It's Brenda Cassidy, OT and creator of the BrainCam program. I just finished up the most fabulous course with SNAs called Sensory Breaks at Work, using BrainCam methods. And my goodness, what an unbelievable bunch of SNAs out there this week. And we've trained about close to 500 SNAs since the very first lockdown in sensory breaks. Phenomenal. But it just has really struck me. I'm going through the Q&A, the questions and answers that have been sent to me, where I answered them live last night on part 3. And it's just phenomenal, the pressure that you guys are under out there. And I just had wanted to share a little, very data friendly. I won't share any details that would make the person who sent it to me or the child known, but just to show what phenomenal pressure the schools are under. Here's an example. The lovely SNA sent me a question about doing BrainCam intensive sensory breaks with a little girl who's 12, autism, dyslexic, and has emotional disturbances. Very bright, very insightful. She's now in the ASD special room. She doesn't have contact with her mainstream class because there was violent incidences, and she's very reluctant to talk about it. She's had lots of intervention, lots of family intervention, resistant to trying new things. She loves messy play. She loves the sink. She loves her arts and crafts and cooking. She frequently makes loud and hyper noises, strange animal noises, repeating phrases. And this is what I would call red sound seeking behaviors. Those of you who've done courses with me, I color code the sensory behaviors. Refuses work, very argumentative, extremely controlling in class, it's her way or no way, terrifies the other children with outbursts. So this is a case possibly where she knows she can't do the work as well as other children, and she's having those outbursts and outbreaks, crashes into the SNA, lies on the floor wrapped up in a blanket sometimes. This is another real classic case of red sensory seeking behaviours, seeking the pressure and the hugs and what I call the bang crash wallop behaviours. She's constantly eating, mouth seeking, chewing, touching face, and she's a straw chewer. And those are red mouth seeking behaviours, oral seeking behaviours, hisses at anything she doesn't like. And so the SNA identified after the course this week that she is predominantly red, and she was absolutely right, and that she is going through BrainCam intensive every day. And she has, the SNA has now learned red sensory breaks to apply to those behaviours, as well as other accommodations needed in the classroom. But just to identify, folks, it is so hard for the school staff out there, unbelievably hard, both mainstream and in the special classes. And this is probably typical of some of the stuff, not the child's fault at all. These are issues that are causing the child to be frustrated, to be out of sync. I would say this child has a lot of traffic jams in the bridge between the right and left side of her brain. Really tough going out there, and I applaud you SNAs and teachers, special ed teachers, and all the staff involved in really unbelievably tough situations. So I'm going to continue on now and finish off the rest of the many fabulous questions that came in from the SNAs on the Q&A last night, and I'm looking forward to having SNAs and resource teachers on BrainCam Intensive tomorrow, which is happening. So thanks again for the work that you do, and everybody have a fabulous Easter break, and hopefully I'll see some of you folks again at another course. Take care for now.